And he's managed to get rid. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Koundé does well to get it back. Can he finish? So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's Asa! He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made. Manchester United clearly have been told to play long diagonal balls, switching the play.
And what do you think, Jim? Is it working?
To some extent, Peter, but they could do with mixing it up a little as well. Try open up some space before going long again.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Rodriguez. Oh, that's fabulous. He's picked his way through. Played back in. And he's straight offside. Now it's Martinez. Oh, good spread. There's the crossfield ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good ball out wide. And here's Haaland. Threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him. Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Big header! And he's denied! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a good ball. Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Martinez. Haaland. It's out for a goal kick. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Martinez. And he cuts out the supply. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, no joy this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he was quick to react. And the counter is on. And no, that was never going to make it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now this could be it. Haaland! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Substitution for Manchester
So there was the first half.
Manchester United really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Foden, it's a loose ball. Opts to play it back, takes a shot! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Rodriguez tries to pass it through. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's shifting through the gears here. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. He's in a good position here. Rodriguez pinches it off him. Azar. And he's intervened well there. Rodriguez looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This match was 71,649.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That has been slung wide. No breakthrough, and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Well-timed, excellent interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he latch on to this? Shot could be on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Club America can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Dink through. Great chance! Contact was certainly crisp. Didn't quite come off.
Yeah, he certainly hit it well enough. Still, very good technique, though, something he's never short of.
Number 21, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 50,
Alvaro Fidalgo.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 11, Rafinha.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And it's been taken short. He's had a shot! This time, surely! And it's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
After 76 minutes.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Thinks about the shot. He's going for goal! And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Barella plays it short.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Big chance, must be! He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space.
He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Vitinha! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a sharp pass. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, we're on the way.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
The referee's awarded a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's worked it through. Foden. Haaland. Rafinha. And he cuts out the supply. Saka. Haaland. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Now it's Olise. It's a good run down the right. He's found a way through. Olise! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Number 18.
So a breakthrough all. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Rafinha. Great ball if he can get there. Rafinha! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Saka.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rafinha. That has not gone well. Borussia Dortmund were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has put paid to that. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Rafinha. Haaland. Foden. He's having a go! And that has skinned the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Out for a throw. Rafinha. And he's intervened well there. Azar. And here's Haaland. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Rosicki. Azar with the delivery. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That pass isn't the best. Now it's Haaland. Rafinha. Koundé. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's going to go a long way. Knocks it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shot, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cannavaro. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's hit the woodwork and out. They're back in possession. Good chance here. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Barella plays it short.
3 minutes added time.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe. And he's running through. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. Foden. Here's Haaland. Cannavaro. Rosicki. Van Dijk. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Rafinha. And that pass just didn't quite work. Cannavaro. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Olise. He has found the way through. Olise has a look up from the right hand. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's had a hit! He's had it taken off him. It's a pretty loose pass. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Beckham, ready to try one. Beckham! Has another go!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, it's roll! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Olise! He's missed, but not by that far. He's looking wide. Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Haaland, and that is a little undercooked. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Saka. Oh, that's delightful. Looking to play him in. He can get that clear.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 41, Esteban.
Raul goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he has slightly undercooked that one. Oh, what's he done? That has ended up in no man's land. And it's lofted through here. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And that's put paid to a promising move. No way through there. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. 75 minutes played. And it's Azar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Decent chance! Sticks it away! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Borussia Dortmund have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, that's well spotted. That is good alertness. Hazard.
Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper...
Big chance! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of... Martinez! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Koundé, Rafinha simply refused to be outdone
Added
there.
minute has been indicated.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Beckham. No way through. And the shot! He has done it! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Borussia Dortmund really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Manchester United playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to...
Shot, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Vitinha. And now they can spring out of defence.
Pretty robust defending.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rafinha. And here's Foden, and it's Foden! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
He's not got that quite right. Now it's Haaland. Ah, looks a smashing ball. That is a brilliant interception. There's a sharp little ball here. Hernandez. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs.
Nope. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's going to have his name taken. Rafinha sends it crossfield. Passing nice, takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Sau. Vardiol makes the interception. And here's Foden. Now it's Haaland. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Shot, he's had a shot! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Sau kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's picked his way through. That is lovely.
Manchester United clearly have been told to play long diagonal balls, switching the play.
And what do you think, Jim? Is it working?
To some extent, Peter, but they could do with mixing it up a little as well. Try open up some space before going long again.
Now it's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, that pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that could set him on his way. And he shoots! And it's there! And that for him is goal number 10. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United find the position. And the finish! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The pass has gone astray. And that's another good win of the ball. Haaland. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Sound. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gabriel cuts it out. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, played right into his path. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
He's gone for goal! He has done it! They're back within reach! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Rudiger. And Hernandez. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Haaland, and he's had it hit! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Barella cuts out the pass. Now, can they get him away? They're urging him to shoot. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Well, would you believe that?
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Manchester United head in for half-time with a 3-1. Shoots! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
He's got away. Mbappe. Decent chance! He's got a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Big chance! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might...
Goes for the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Foden brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's been played through. Chance for a shot! It's there! And And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head. Look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hernandez is sporting a guilt. Oh, they could be caught. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Esteban. Coming on the field, number 21.
Quality ball.
Hazard. Number 8.
He's done very well to take that
Messi.
back. Played out to the left flank. Chooses to go cross-field. And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barella plays it short. And this is Messi.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Sal. Shifted upfield. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in plenty of space here. Cristiano Ronaldo tries to play it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he's burst through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe, Guardiola does well to get it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Haaland,
Added minutes has
he's
been
intervened
indicated.
well there. And here's Cristiano, takes the shot! Oh, split different reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Oh, that one's going nowhere. Palmer. Could be danger here. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. There's the shot! They've done it! And they are cruising away. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Number 15.
And now he has two. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And already we're underway here. Manchester United come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Rafinha. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Tried the volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
It's a pretty loose pass. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Good ball, good take. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be...
Goes for the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball, take too long, and that happens, it gets pinched.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Camavinga. Pulls out once more. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Palmer. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing, played back in. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Valverde. And this is Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's not got that quite right. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's only too happy to take that back. And the counter is on. Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's... There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. Now it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Guardiola. That looks a cracking ball. Nice interception, well timed. That's a sharp pass. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafinha. Looking to play him in. Picked out brilliant. And the shot! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's been cut out, well played. Valverde cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. That pass isn't the best. Camavinga. And this is Messi. Oh, this looks sharp.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's there to get it away. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. And Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pass is just off target. Cleared without complication. Vardiol. That is ended up in no man's land. Played out to the right. Now that's well seen too. Can he get it through? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Koundé. Ronaldo might just make this. And it's Van Dijk. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aims beyond the defence. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's going to go a long way. And that's a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Haaland. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Camavinga. So we've reached the hour mark. Valverde knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk. Defending was strong and firm. Neymar gets a good foot in there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Palmer! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's managed... And the shot! Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And it's been given away. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oyarzabal shot a goal! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0 and things are starting to look... Big chance! They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's in a great position. Surely! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe! It's a goal! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh, given away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chooses to go. Can he finish? Oh, what a mistake. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. So, third corner of the game. Rafinha with the short one. Chance for a shot! Barcelona have a free kick. And he's had it nicked away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is expertly dealt with. Lovely, now then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most accurate pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neymar. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Rafinha shoots! Pass somewhat off target. Barcelona, that could spell real chance! And he hits the net! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Oh no, what has happened here? He saw the danger and he went crashing in. He's gone for goal! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. He's going for goal! Oh, off the bar! Decent enough try.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Can he get onto this? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Haaland. Goes for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Barella goes short. Decent chance! And another try! Goal! Manchester United! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment. Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Reinders is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Reinders. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. 1-0 the score. Reinders looking to run onto it. Messi. Akanji. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Van Dijk. Reinders. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. And it's Camavinga. Distributed tidily. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Vitinha. Haaland. Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Danger averted for now. Camavinga. To Messi. Kane. Good ball, good take. Akanji. That's a good ball out wide. It's a promising position. Just eases him off the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Reinders. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Azar. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Messi. Ball's played through. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Alexander. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Terrific header! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Kane cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Now this could be a chance. Haaland! Oh, crossbar! It's not an especially good pass, that.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And here's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. That's Kane. And here's Hazard. Oh, no joy this time. That is ended up in... And Messi! Messi is flagged offside. Can he get it through? Not the most accurate pass. Donnarumma sends that a long way. And the counter is on. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Hazard. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's on it. Haaland! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Donnarumma getting this one clear. Knocks it into space. Now it's Xhaka, and he's managed to get free. Mbappe! Shot a goal! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was a given. It always was.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Alexander-Arnold is onto this. Reinders.
The attendance for this
Now it's
match was
Haaland.
71,550.
Coming under serious pressure here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free. Yeah, that's going to take some explaining. He was spoiled for choice and still chose wrongly.
Picked out, brilliant chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. And here's Haaland, and the ball's come loose here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Corner number 2 then. Barella plays it short. Porto are looking to go forward now. Good read, needed to be.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Messi. Now it's Kane, looking for options for movement, and it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. Shot, and the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
Number 27,
That is good alertness. It's a really well-measured ball. Stood up well to him there. 75 minutes played. Spread out to the left. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, it's hit the post! Goal! Porto! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Porto take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Barella promptly onto that. Decent chance! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Porto go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Kane. This looks promising. Now it's Reinders. Rafinha. He's had a shot! Good effort first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Played out to the right. Threads one in. Robertson. Valverde. And it's Eze. Tries to get it clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Stay seated during the match.